Pope Francis went to hell. That's where he went. And you might say, why do you say that Pope Francis went to hell? Because he was an idolater. He worshipped Jesus. For what? Why didn't Jesus give him more life? Wings? How come, they worship saints with wings in the Catholic Church? Other religions too. Christian religions. Where they have wings and shit like that. Idolatry. Like Jesus, worshiping Jesus, that's idolatry. I don't worship Jesus. Hell no. That guy's dead. And you might say, well, how come you're not in hell? I am in hell. I died and went to hell. But Pope Francis died and went to a deeper hell. Where else is he going to go? Unless he wakes up in another clone society where he hasn't died all the way. It could be true. It could be true. Where does it all end, If you worship any book, doesn't matter what book, Book of Mormon, Quran, the Holy Bible, it's idolatry. You just follow books and it's like you act like that's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you. And you might say, well, if hell is real, then the devil is real. Nah, man. The devil ain't real. God ain't real. None of that saying ain't real. None of that shit's real. And you might say, how do you know? Because we're robots. If anything, there's angels, but they're not angels. They can be destroyed. They can be dead. They might have weaknesses. There's something to them. They piss, they shit. They cry, they laugh, they mourn. It's like everybody else, like all the animals. Dogs cry, monkeys cry, horses cry, birds cry. All kinds of shit. And if they don't cry, they feel pain. It's like you can't survive without feeling pain. Any kind of sensor. If you're like 100% robot, they can't survive. Like a satellite in orbit. A satellite that goes, they say that horizon. What's it called? Freaking, I don't know what it's called. There's a satellite they're talking about in the news. Verizon, Horizon, or like, what the hell is it called? I don't know, it doesn't matter. But that satellite's gonna die. It's kind of like a robot, They can't bring it back. It's gonna destroy. It's gonna be obsolete, Robots that are not bio-engineered the way we are don't survive. They say that Terminator this, Terminator that. That's a bunch of hocus pocus. It's nothing. They're never going to outsmart a bio-engineered robot. What they call humans, they're not human, they're robots. They're never going to outsmart a monkey. They're never going to outsmart a bird. They're never going to outsmart an insect, a mosquito, a cat, a dog. Because they don't feel. Therefore, they're inferior. But yeah, Pope Francis, he's going to hell. And if he got lucky, he got to resurrect in the same place without being in the same place in a replicized society. Some might say it's another galaxy, another universe. Who knows, dude? I'm lost in the sauce just like everybody else.